Melbourne, which could be maybe even a preview of the grand final. You never know. Maxi's back with us. We're about to get underway. Let's see what the Pies can do in this second half. Next week, of course, we'll be covering the finals here on City Park Radio. It will be Launceston and North Launceston. We suspect it'll be Saturday, and we're not sure of the venue yet. Wait and see. Underway in the second half. Here's Rob Soward for City Park Radio.
Lee versus Brown in the centre to start the third quarter. Ball falls for Lee. Ball in dispute. Lots of numbers around it. Glenorchy player tackled without the ball really playing for the free kick there. The umpire not having any of that. And he said, my ball, gentlemen, we'll go again. Just outside the centre square and quickly throws it up. Brown that time. Nice hand on. Quick kick forward there by the Glenorchy player in Daly. Inside 50 for them to start the quarter. Bombers have got the numbers in defence and moved out beautifully there by Van Buren. His kick hits the target and taken beautifully by Donnelly. He's going to have one bounce, two bounces. I reckon he'll go again for three, and he does. Maybe no, four. Ooh, could have gone too far. Goes inside 50. Great, almost a mark there to the Bombers. And they're going to come away with it. And that's a really, really beautiful Crummers goal. Looks that man Leary. We've talked about him, Maxi, many times when we've been here at UTAS Stadium, and Leary, right place, right time as he's been for most of the year, Max.
Yeah, and he flew for that mark, so you nearly called the mark. The ball hit the ground, and like half a second later, he's down below his knees and snagging a goal. So really good finish by the young man.
A quiet game from today, but he's popped up and kicked 2 goals, and that's what you probably want from your small forwards, Max.
Yep, it certainly is. One in the first one here in the third, and yeah, he's another guy who you'd hope to see at TSL level for many years to come, and he's, for those who do come and watch, he's providing a bit of excitement. And
a great run down the wing there from, as called by Rob, by Donnelly. And I tell you what, the kick that spotted up Donnelly was absolutely superb from Van Buren. We're back underway. Up here towards Leary again. Clears the contest though. Pierce first one there. He's kicked a couple of goals today. Can't pick up. Eventually he does. Back to Walsh. He's corralled. Gets himself free, looks for Leary. Gee, strong hands, Leary. He falls over. He was waltzing in towards goal and he stepped over something that wasn't there. Fell over. Cox good, your left foot to the goal square. Good defence there from Wyatt. Punches it away from Bennett. Good battle that one today. Through for a behind. So behind there to North Launceston. Gee, backed himself there, young Leary. He just couldn't keep his feet. He took a lovely mark. Strong hands. Josh Arnold now. From defence for the Pies. Plays on, put himself under a bit of pressure. Kicks long though, outside 50. Lee drops the mark. Taken by Liam Brown. Short distance kick. Not the required distance. Falls back to Lee. Walsh, busy today. Kicks inside, attacking 54 North Launceston. From the spillage, Manson had more time. Just hacked it out of there. Falls to Riley Sanders. He's tackled. Now he should release here. He's holding the ball. I think he thought he was going to get the no prior call, but the umpire said he had plenty of time. Free kick. Adam Roberts goes short here to Riley Oakley. Riley Oakley on centre wing. Thinks about going back here towards Manson, which he does. Manson has a target, and he finds Blowfield on centre wing, right in front of us here. Nathan Blowfield. Crowded, 50 ahead, so he goes backwards. Not sure why to Manson, who plays on, and he's going to kick it from exactly the same spot that Blowfield was a minute ago. Kicks up towards half forward. Spoil from behind. Stingle's got it. Gets it to Lee, the big fella. Leans back in a dirty old torp up towards half forward. Clears Pierce. Gets it to Arnold. Pierce and Arnold fight for it. Blowfield's got it. He's spun in the tackle. He had prior, I reckon. And Nick Butler says no. There'll be a ball up. 11-7-73 North Launceston. Glenorchy 2-3-15. Nearly 4 minutes into the third quarter. Here's Rob Soward.
That man Leary was in on the tackle as well. Yeah. He's everywhere at the moment. Ball goes up. Liam Brown. Lee first hands on. Cleared out by Glenorchy though. Ball heading back towards us. Very ugly looking kick. Donnelly.
Good mark.
Nice mark there, Donnelly. Great courage. Using his body well in the contest. Has a look. Looking for his options. Or is he going to go back in the middle of the ground? He's feigning that. Kicks the ball across half back. Oh, not the best kick to Edmonds. Goes over his head. The advantage of the Glenorchy player. Quickly throws it on his boot. Harrison Gunther bounces through. Fantastic. Goal of the day. I'm going to call that one. Maxi. But probably luck's a fortune with the way the bounce went. But not the best moment coming out of the back line there for the Northern Bombers, Maxi Walker.
No, geez, I thought it was a pretty ordinary kick from Donnelly, to be honest. And yeah, he saw Foon out of the corner of his eye, I think, at the last minute, and thought, oh, I'll go inboard and across to him, but just didn't judge the distance of it, and made it very awkward and put Foon under pressure. And great finish by Gunther for his second, one in the first and one in the third.
Yep, and that's a little start there for Glenorchy. 1 goal apiece, entertaining start to the third quarter. Good flying footy. Geared, handballs it straight to Foon. Gets it to Simpson by hand. Kick sideways to Donnelly, who's had a lot of it today. Tom Donnelly, low kick, beautiful pick up there by Van. He tries to do the don't argue on Camerick, he's gone. Free kick Ben Camerick. At half back. The tackling pressure, that's one thing I think Paul Kennedy will be happy with today. They've played lots of tackles. Ben Camerick, I think he'd be over the 20 possessions so far today easily. Invited now to play on. Looks for Gunther at half forward, up against 2. Front of the contest, it's Simpson. Gunther back onto it. Gets it to Whitford. Picks it up. Spun in the tackle. Gets it back here towards Geared. Weaving there is Camerick. Back to John Geared. They've done it pretty well under pressure of Glenorchy. They can steady now on the wing and try and build something. Play on. Brady Simpson. Kick semi-smothered. Falls to Bennett. Has to play on. Foon. Short to Cox Goodger. Leans back in a short kick to Ryan Whitney. He marks attacking side of the wing. Whitney takes his time. Goes sideways. Finds Riley Sanders. A lot of possessions today, as has Simpson. He takes it at half forward. Kicks inside 50 towards Jude Edmonds. Spills to Patterson, who takes it over the boundary line. We've been playing 6.5 minutes. North Launceston 73, League Glenorchy 21. And inside 50s, 4-2, North Launceston's favour in this quarter. I'll get you some other TSL scores in a minute, but over to you, Rob.
Ball coming in inside the Bombers 50. Boundary throw in. Ruckman compete. Lee first hand on, tap down, chucked away by the Bombers. So Cox Goodger quickly onto the boot. Bounces straight out, just directly out from front of goal. Bombers got the numbers around there. Looked like Leary could have got a kick. No. Pressure there from Brown for Glenorchy. Ball hacked out. It's going to come back in. Looks at Van Buren. No. Ball comes in. Northern Bombers in attack. Great attack on the football there. But umpire said that's going to be mine. So it was an interesting passage of play, that one. Probably should have been marked by Judah Edmonds, Dave.
Yeah, quarter time at North Hobart. North Hobart 2-1-13. Clarence 2-1-13. And at Windsor Park, it's Launceston 4-8-32, leading Lauderdale 1 behind.
Ball in dispute there at the moment. Bombers trying to work it forward through the agency of Sanders. To do that, they go backwards and forwards and backwards, and that's actually out of bounds. But no, play on to call, and it's chipped in there, and it's taken by Donnelly. We've called him a few times. Quick kick from Donnelly, and that's taken probably about 40 metres out from goal. It looks like Ryan Whitney, is it?
Yep.
Plays on by hand. Gives it to Foon, bit of candy off the side of the boot. He's ploughed that one just out of bounds on the full in front of the Railway Workers Hill. So didn't hit the sweet spot of the boot that time, Dave.
Yeah, good defensive pressure there from Glenorchy. They shut down his space very quickly. Ryan Whitney probably wasn't confident of making the distance there. So the margin 52 points. Nearly 10 minutes in, just a goal apiece in this quarter. Isaac Manson's got in the back pocket. He's got options. He's going to go longer here to Dominic Brown, who takes the mark. Handball to Arnold, whose handball is smothered and might get a second chance. In fact, it's Camerick again. Camerick spins. Attacking side of the wing. Mark taken by Mark Walsh. As where they launch the attacks from the half-back line, the Bombers. Glenorchy covering the options pretty well. Kicks down the line. Camerick couldn't quite take the mark. Spills to Manson out of bounds. As I said, yeah, Ben Camerick had 40 possessions at Windsor Park a couple of weeks ago, and he is really having a good back end of the season here. A lot of it, especially just sweeping across half-back at the moment. Boundary throw in. Deegan against Lee. Lee wins the tap. Sulzberger. No, it's Foon. He is held in a tackle. So not a lot going on here at the moment. Quiet start to this quarter. Deegan wins the tap. Oliver Sanders picks it up. He's turned 360 in a tackle And it's out of bounds. Max?
So as chairman of selectors for TSL Team of the Year,
No, it's
as
not
you
me.
are, Dave, you'd put
No.
Camrick in it?
He'd be in the mix, yeah. I might have a say, but I'm not
So
saying I'm not chairman of selectors by any means.
Oh, Groobs, I think he's being modest.
Groobs is nodding as Avent meets the contest, but he comes back now to that man Camrick again. He's getting a couple of possessions a minute at the moment. He goes sideways here looking for Deegan. Fumbles. Back on it with the big fella, does well. Fights on. Your ball up. Maxi, any of your correspondents at the NTFA got anything yet?
It's only about quarter time out at Longford at the moment. What I can tell you in the reserves qualifying final, Longford 12-8-80 defeated their close rivals Bracknell 7-5-47, so they'll front up against South Launceston in the second semi, and also in the under-19s out there. I know don't have the exact score, but for our listeners, Longford beat Bridgenorth in the under-19, so they'll play South Launceston again in the second semi as well.
And I know in the women's final over here earlier that Launceston beat Old Scotch by a goal. So Launceston, I think, through the grand final in that competition. Here's Rob Sauer, Pacific Park Radio Sport.
Lee and Deegan doing battle again there. The umpire's found a free kick and it's going to go the Northern Bombers' way, and it's going to be taken by, that looks like Jay Foon. Foon moves inboard. Breeze influencing that one, but it looks like Stingle being very, very busy. Clever kick. Stingle. Looks like Burt. Nice little chip kick to Burt. I'm not sure how he's going to go into the breeze here. He's going to set it up. Nice little pass to his teammate on the lead, but no, appealing for the free kick, not to be. Glenorchy come away with it. Camrick, we've called him a bit. The ball's going to be taken. Sorry, that was Nicholson, not Camrick. The ball's going to be out of bounds. Just half forward area for the Bombers.
Interesting choice there. Burt tried to spot up Bennett. I reckon he would have the distance in him, Maxi. Zach Burt.
Well, he didn't cover the distance in the first quarter, nearly from the identical spot. So
those old hamstrings, I reckon, playing tricks on him, Maxi. Lee again, first hands on. Glenorchy going to come away with it through Blofeld. Called him a few times today. He's been good to a contest. Bombers with numbers, moving it quickly back into the middle of the ground. Donnelly by hand moves it on to Walsh. Loads it up inside 50, over everyone's head. Leary with some pressure at ground level. Bombers battling away. Cox Goodger could have got a free kick. Glenorchy looking to get it out of there very quickly. Rybelt. Ooh. He's going to get up okay. He's helped up by his teammate, but head over the footy.
North Launceston player might be very happy that he did get up okay, I think.
I think you're right. Everything's okay. He's moving okay, which we always like to see here. Boundary throw in. Bombers into attack. Lee. Glenorchy probably should have come away with that. And looks like they're going to get a free kick.
Riley Oakley with the free kick. Gets the short one. Finds Thompson. Handballs over his head. Tries to find Arnold. It might come undone. Thompson dives in over the ball again. And it'll be a ball up. So game hasn't reached any great heights in this third quarter. 13 minutes, just a goal apiece. And sort of ran out a bit of stinger. Even though it was uneven in the first quarter, it was good flowing footy with some really good running goals kicked. Stingle now gets it to Simpson. Smart kick to Whitney. That's better footy as Whitney spots up Cox Goodger. And he's kicked a lot of goals from this exact spot over many seasons with North Launceston. Macca used to love calling these ones. If you're listening, Macca, up there in Port Douglas, it's a real chance here of a Cox Goodger special. Right behind it here in the RACT stand. He's 5 metres in from the boundary, 45 out. For goal, umpire moves. It's not on target at this stage. It's not even make the distance. In fact, it fades out of bounds on the full. So relieving free kick to Blowfield. He goes short to Geared. Just the required 15. Geared goes to the pocket to Arnold. Inside 50 this quarter. We've got 8 to North Launceston. Only 2 to Glenorchy. They kicked a goal out of one of those 2 entries. But a real dominant quarter so far from the Bombers, except on the scoreboard. Callan Daly's got it. Still inside defensive 50. Daly plays on. Goes wide. Here looking for Joseph. That's a lovely kick from Daly. Hits Joseph on the chest. Further on, he's got Nicholson. And that's a lovely pass as well. Good link-up footy here from the Magpies. So Nicholson in the orange boots on the far side, Railway wing. Goes inside here looking for Thompson. That's another great kick. Thompson plays on, kicks inside 50, hits up Chris Howard. Howard will play on. Can he find Deegan? No, poor kick. Cut off by Donnelly. Now to Adam Roberts. His handball's not a great one. Diving in was Daly. He's tackled without it, is he? Play on. And I tell you, that kick from Chris Howard, he had Deegan all by himself, but he just missed the mark.
Yeah, he was. Deegan was streaming back towards the goal square there, wasn't he? He just tried to kick it around his body and just scrubbed it along the ground, and Horst Donnelly was there to stop it.
Great kicking skills though from the Pies. They hit up a lot of players under pressure. Oh, and Simpson there. Now he might be caught without his laying on it. Umpire Chris Kay. Maxie, what do you think?
Play on.
Play on, okay.
Said by a true umpire there too, Dave, wasn't it?
Chris Kay throws it up. Deegan wins the tap to Gunther. 3 goals to Gunther now. Slams it straight through the middle. Kicks it out of UTAS Stadium. And that was smart work there by Deegan. And he jogs off the ground, looking a bit proppy. But Harrison Gunther took that opportunity, slammed it on the boot, and they're outscoring the Bombers this quarter, Max.
Yeah, they are. And when you're this far, when you're in this position of in the course of the game, you've got to make the most of every one of those opportunities. And they are probably lucky in a lot of ways. They could have had a goal a couple of minutes earlier if it wasn't for the poor kicking into the forward line. But Gunther comes to the rescue again with his second for the quarter.
He's been good for them. He certainly has been a shining light, but as we touched on in the earlier commentary there, good passage of plays to move it out of the back line. Ball's back in the middle, goes up. Lee. Simpson comes away. Cox Goodger has a look onto that trusty left boot. Nice kick. Mark dropped there by Avent. Probably should have taken it. Nice kick there from Cox Goodger. Nice passage of play. Lots of Bombers hands on as they attacked. Point of the square. Ball goes up again. Lee taps it down. Walsh back inside. Is it Van Buren? Heads into side 50. But Glenorchy defender dropped the mark he should have taken. Butted up there by the Bombers. Onto the quick shot on goal there by Sanders, I think that was. It's going to miss everything and it's going to head out of bounds. Swirly, Bruce got hold of that one. Just out of bounds in the forward pocket in front of the Railway Workers stand, Dave.
Couple of quick goals from the Demons. They continue to lead Clarence 4-1-25 to 2-1-13. And very inaccurate Launceston at the moment. 5-9-39 lead at Lauderdale, 1 behind 1 point. Isaac Manson has the ball in the back pocket. So this quarter so far, North Launceston 1 goal 1 to Glenorchy's 2 goals straight. 17 minutes in. Manson plays on. He's done all right down the back there today. Lively lead up there from Gunther once again. Way up the ground though. So he's got to kick forward to the ball here towards Oakley. You're looking around for somebody else to take it. Meanwhile, Fletcher Bennett picks it up on the bounce. Goes wide. Simpson can't quite take it. Has time to recover. Thinks about the handball. Then has to kick close to the boundary line. And it should roll over right in front of the scoreboard, which reads North Launceston 11-7-73. Glenorchy 4-3-27. Max, you showed us before a bit of an upset there in Division 1 NTFA reserves.
Yes, absolutely. Lilydale have beaten St Patrick's Old Boys by 9 points. St Patrick's Old Boys have probably been the dominant team in that Div 2 reserves, or Div 1 as it's called now, for probably the last 10 or 15 years.
It goes back further. It goes back to 1996, Max.
Premiership team, 96?
Yeah, 96. We started it as Walsh leans back in a kick up towards Cox
We're not
Goodger.
part of we here, David.
Yeah, Premiership player. As Cox Goodger takes a mark in front of the scoreboard. 50 out. He's looking inside. Yeah, we started the dynasty, Max. Well and truly. A lot of years ago now.
25.
Correct. Cox Goodger from the opposite side to what he had a shot on goal before. Right in front of the scoreboard. Comes round. Kicks for goal. Once again, it doesn't quite make the distance. It holds up in that breeze. It's thumped through for a behind. So another behind there to North Launceston. 11-8-74 to 4-3-27. Short kick out. And the Pies are relieved through Camerick deep in defence.
Been busy today, Camerick. Quality player. Goes out to the far side of the ground. Could have raffled that one. With 2 Glenorchy teammates there. One standing, one waiting, and the other one taking the mark. So it's kicked up to the wing. Ball in dispute. Picked up, I think that was Edmonds. Gives it off quick hand. I think that's a throw, is it?
Yep.
Good decision.
Yeah, it was there. Certainly was. When the hands get that quick, it's usually a sign that it is a throw. So that's going to be a Glenorchy free kick, and it's going to be taken by Luke Nicholson. Nicholson plays on, goes forward, kicks it just outside 50, cleared away there. Ball in dispute. Pressure there from the Bombers, kept in by, I think that was Daly. Ball headed inside 50, that might bow, hit the behind post. So unlucky. Glenorchy looking dangerous, as we've touched on today, when they move that ball quickly.
Geez, quick Callan Daly in that contest here before. He's one of the quickest players in the league. He comes out now towards Foon, beckons players towards him. Little kick over the top, bounces fine there for Will Edmonds. Handball close quarters to Whitney, has space, kicks towards half forward, beautifully weighted kick. Mark taken, that is Jackie Avent. Players streaming forward. Oh, kick smothered. Well done there by Josh Arnold. Blowfield takes it, he's tackled from behind, and it will be a ball up. Max?
Oh, I was just interested. Mark's inside 50 today, but I can't recall seeing too many at all.
Yep, Mark's inside 50. In fact, Northlands had 9 in that first quarter, but there hasn't been too many since. They're now up to 17 over the day. Yeah. Yep. A lot of those have been right on the edge of 50. We had quite a few shots from that 45 metre markers. Taken by Sulzberger, back to Ollie Sanders. Handball now to Fletcher Bennett, to Riley Sanders, back to Fletcher Bennett. Standing kick, beautiful lead up there from Judah Edmonds. Great footy there from the Northern Bombers. They're 2 kicks out from goal. Kick looking for Pearce, cut off there by Daniel Joseph. And well done Pearce, because Joseph could have run off then. He does now. Goes wide at a Ty Turner. Turner has it, waits to kick here for Gunther, up against Will Edmonds. Great mark Gunther, he'll play on, take a bounce. Goal number 4, Harrison Gunther. Great footy by the Pies. Started with Daniel Joseph at half back. He released Ty Turner, who had a lovely weighted kick to Gunther, and that's his 3rd for the quarter.
It is, Dave, and you're right. Who marked it where you said Pearce held him?
Daniel Joseph.
Daniel Joseph, yeah. And it was a smart play by Pearce, because you're right. He was on his bike ready to go, but he slowed him down a little bit. But smart enough with his looking for his teammates, and a really good kick into the middle, and then bang, that man Gunther again. Thanks
to our sponsor today. Today's broadcast brought to you by Elgas. For all your LPG needs statewide, talk to the locals with knowledge. Phone 13 11 61. Rob South, the margin's only 41 points.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't see the Bombers being too happy with what Glenorchy are doing this quarter. It's a great display, and they're going to come away with it again. Ball moved across the back line, grabbed by Drybelt, been busy today. Goes inboard there to Joseph. Nice kick, nice weighted kick out there. He won't turn around and show me his number, but it looks like Ty Turner again. Turner looks up, heads inside 50. Back towards that man Gunther. Oh, big pack of players. Glenorchy going to scramble that away. Bombers have got the numbers there. Ball held up in the Glenorchy forward pocket, but certainly, Dave, this quarter, Glenorchy have really lifted their intensity and really thrown their best energies into it.
See why Gunther's playing deep forward, because he looks so dangerous every time they get it down to him, as it's out of bounds. He's the sort of player they could have played across half back, Max, but they've decided to play him deep forward and just capitalise on the opportunities they can get.
Yeah, well, so far he's been their only effective forward. So, yep.
Callan Daly too. He's a real terrier up there. He makes a contest of everything. Liam Brown and Alex Lee taken by Walsh. Up to the wing, Avent, defensive side of the wing. Just the 1 goal through 23 minutes in this quarter for the Northern Bombers. Avent, beautiful kick to Walsh. That's elite. In the centre circles. Well chased there by Dugan, but he still gets the kick away towards Leary. He's really great with those extension marks. He's too far out to score. Kicks here towards Pearce, who's kicked a couple today. He takes the mark on his chest. Within scoring range, 35 out, 45-degree angle. And that's better from the Northern Bombers, Max.
Yep, good ball movement, good weighted kick there from Leary, and you're right about the way he marks it. Just seems to play so tall.
Yep.
He just got the old go-go gadget arms, and they seem to stick every time, David.
I'm sure he'll be in the Devils program next year. He's been so impressive in his first year of TSL footy. Nathan Pearce. They need just a steady. I'm not saying it's a game on here by any means, but the margin's 41 points. And they need this one a steady to the Bombers. Nathan Pearce sets it out to the right. It stays right. And it floats out of bounds on the full. And Josh Arnold will take the relieving free kick in the back pocket.
Arnold looking for his options, and they're rapidly disappearing as the Bombers crowd the space where he was going to head. He's going to play on. Heads up to the wing position, kicks to a contest. Bombers have got the numbers. It's going to come back in. Nice handball inboard there. Ball back into the middle of the ground, taken there by Fletcher Bennett. Moves it on quickly. Nice mark inside 50. I think is that Oliver Sanders?
Yep. It is indeed.
It's a really, really nice mark. One thing while Sanders prepares for his shot on goal, you called that chase, Dave, where Deegan was after Walsh and really put the pressure on him. Love to see the bit of banter in the back play there. I'm sure Deegan was telling him that a big bloke like Deegan shouldn't be catching a bloke like Walsh. But anyway, Oliver Sanders moves in for a shot on goal. Swings onto that trusty left boot. He's missed it though. He's pushed it, and I think it just snuck in for one behind. Bombers a little bit disappointing, I'm sure, this quarter.
30 inside 50s to 6 for Dave Gruber there. So they've had a lot of it, but they've been outscored so far convincingly. Chris Howe drags that back in. He's in danger. Umpire no, says it'll be a ball up. So yeah, this quarter, let me see, it's been North Thompson 1 goal 3 to 3 goals 1. 3 goals straight, I beg your pardon, and all by Harrison Gunther in this quarter as it falls to the base of the contest. Trying to work it out at Glenorchy, taken there by Stingle. Waste no time, hoists it forward. Flyers wanted, Tommy Bennett got his hands to it. And I thought I heard a whistle, but I'm sure I'm hearing a whistle from over in Invermay Park from time to time. In close proximity, the two grounds. But a beautiful day here now. The wind's dropped significantly. Ground in pretty good nick, despite all the rain we had earlier. Chris Kay throws it up. Deegan wins the tap. Pearce, though, sharks it. Tries to escape, does so. Handball smothered. Oh, player tackled from behind. Could have been penalised. As the three-quarter siren sounds here at UTAS Stadium. And at three-quarter time, it's North Launceston 11-9-75. 42 points in front of Glenorchy. 5 goals, 3-33. So